Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have the new Barella card to check out. This card has been upgraded. We didn't do the review during the initial stages, but at some point I was just like, you know what, even if they get upgraded when it's new, it still makes sense to do the review for the card to see what they're going to be like, right? So with Barella, he's 5'8", high work rates, right-footed, 3-star skills, 3-star weak foot. Player traits, he's got dives into tackles, long shot taker, so a couple of interesting stuff to work with there. In-game attributes, on a shadow chemistry style, Barella is going to have very good pace stats with very good defensive capabilities, right? So if we take a look at this card in game on the shadow chemistry style, he will be an explosive player. So if he's an explosive player, you could totally use him as your attacking oriented center mid if you really want to, because his dribbling stats is in a very good area to kind of get into those positions as quickly as possible. On the shadow, the pace will also be in a very good area at a 92 for 90 when it comes to acceleration and sprint speed, so some good stuff there. Shooting on the card is going to be where it's at when it comes to having it in the 80s area, which is definitely pretty decent. Passing on the card also in the 90s area, which is great. That's fantastic to work with. For a card that I would say you're mostly going to keep on the stay back while attacking, or a position. Well, you're probably going to either use them on stay back while attacking or as your balance oriented center mid. But when it comes to attacking oriented center mids nowadays, you only do that if you're playing like a 4-2-3-1 with two CDMs where one of them is a card that pushes forward, right? Or he's on stay back, but then he plays to his work rate. So it just depends on that kind of stuff, right? Dribbling on the card is in a very good area. However, he is 5'8" with a short and lean minus body type, right? So short and lean minus is usually a combination of agile, but sometimes very physical as well. So we're going to see what that's going to be like in game with the shadow, improving the defensive stats with the physical capabilities set up the way that it is as well. So it definitely looks like an interesting card for sure. We'll be using him in the midfield setup for a tactic that we are going to be doing a review for at some point. We'll keep him on the instruction of balance, even though in this tactic it's usually on stay back while attacking. And yeah, we'll see how he plays in game. Hopefully he is a beast. Oh, unlucky. He was first to the ball there too. Oh, he fouled me there. Oh, let's see. Barella has a little bit of stats. Oh, he saves it. He catches it too. He doesn't even just palm it away. Should be a goal. There we go. Good finish. Oh, he did really well there, actually. Well, sick. Nice. That's what I needed right there. Stay central, get him behind. Makes that run. We score the opportunity.
Oh, a nice looking pass. Try to lob the keeper.
Oh, why did that hit the post? What the heck? Oh, I was 100% going to pass both of them there. Unlucky. Challenge. Good little dribbles.
Walker. I must say this looks promising.
Oh, unlucky. I got a challenge here though if I can. Here we go. Pass it back. There you go. Oh, I think it was just over the bar. Good challenge. Big foot pass.
Oh, he's lost possession of the ball. Can he put it away?
Oh, I should have taken a different touch to get a better tap shot. Oh, Barella, the double challenge. EA don't reward with manual tackles, so it's not really his fault. Oh, come on. I gotta be given the ball there. Well done.
My goodness, it's so one-sided.
Nice.
A good and fair challenge.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm like, my guy, you're like literally in the vicinity. You got to get to that.
Kim. Barella. And it's Kim Min-jae. Sandro Tonali. Barella has it. Oh, beating his opponent with ease.
Maybe I should have dribbled it elsewhere. The tap shot.
And well, that's the result.
Holland. Well, no way through.
That's a second man press where you double tap R1. Like, he actually tracked back pretty quickly there.
On to Barella. It looks promising. Still could put it away. Oh, good defense.
Man, just couldn't get that
Looking attack.
dribble off. Little block right there.
Xabi Alonso. Well, a good tackle.
Well done. Good transition speed.
What we see from them now. Richarlison.
Ooh, Barella on the AI there.
Barella has it. And back with El Shaarawy. It's
First time. No.
20 minutes remaining now.
Good reach.
And players waiting in the centre. Is it going to be? Surely.
Good. Gets involved in the play there. Good, good stuff. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the new Barella card. So, guys, listen, for me personally, obviously, I don't want this card to get upgraded because I want Porto to actually go through. I want this to be as far as it gets, all right? But, yeah, in-game FIFA quality-wise, okay? So let's talk about how this card performs in-game. So the first thing that you notice a lot is the way that his body type works with his dribbling stats, right? So with the way that he dribbles in game, he has really good dribbling stats, but his short and lean minus body type feels physical in game, which again is not really an issue because if you're playing this 3-4-2-1 tactic and this card is your stay back while attacking cover center player, that would be perfectly fine to work with 100%, right? Because on the attack, there are some cards that will feel physical, but they also feel a little bit light for them to score their opportunities. With him, it's a little bit physical, so you kind of have to really work your certain spaces on the balance instruction for the attack for him to kind of get involved in those areas, because he does have some pretty decent shooting capabilities. So I think at this point, when it comes to the meta of FIFA, a lot of people don't really use a CDM that's a balance, right? A lot of people still use we're like right now it's like super defensive, so a lot of people use like the stay back while attacking for both players. So if you're using a card like this in a 4-2-3-1 setup, playing as your stay back while attacking player, I feel like that's how he's best utilized until if, and I hope not, but if he gets to certain improvements in the future, right? Because obviously with these cards, there's a couple things, right? So having player traits would definitely be a very huge thing to work with as the attacking oriented card, because maybe they give him like an outside foot shot, a finesse shot trait, stuff like that to kind of add to that shooting capability while giving him an inform upgrade improvement. The thing that I notice a lot, right, and the way that I want to use him on the stay back while attacking instruction is that dives into tackles trait. There are a lot of situations that because of that trait, you notice the animation choices when it comes to certain interceptions, certain tackles against opposition, where that is really helpful to work with. So for me, if I'm playing that 4-3-2-1 setup and I have the attacking oriented center mid, for me personally, I wouldn't use this card as the attacking oriented center mid. He would be the stay back while attacking oriented center mid playing in that right side position, because obviously with the 3-star capabilities and lack of weak foot, that's how I would personally use them, which again would not be an issue because on the shadow chemistry style, his pace is in a decent area, his defense is also in a good area, and those things are very noticeable in game when it comes to that dives into tackles trait animation, right? So the card is definitely very nice. He provides very solid links to work with, 100%. Will he get the improvements in the future? As of right now, Inter are beating Porto 1-0. In the second game, they are going to be playing at the Dragão, which obviously could be harder, could not be. There's no away goal rule anymore. So if you think that Barella could potentially get that improvement in the future, that would definitely be really cool to work with, right? Because base card stats on a shadow chemistry style being improved would be great, but I feel like the thing that a lot of people are probably going to want to work with the most is maybe the controlled on an anchor if he gets those improvements in the future, right? So it's definitely going to be a very big thing. You also have to take into consideration that depending on how far these guys go in the competition, you could actually give them an engine chemistry style because they would improve. Actually, engine would be pointless because agility and balance would already be like super up there. So yeah, it's mostly going to be an anchor, a shadow, depending on how they improve him, if they actually go the distance. But yeah, it's definitely a very solid midfield option to work with, especially since he provides you some very solid links in the team. So yeah, in my opinion, use him in a more defensive way, utilize that dives into tackles traits. It's very noticeable to work with. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.